Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Dave Information Technology Limited FY25 earnings conference call, hosted by Kirin Advisors Private Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then zero on your touch-tone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Chandni from Kirin Advisors Private Limited. Thank you, and over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of Dave IT Limited. From management team, we have Mr. Jaimin Shah, Managing Director and CEO. Now I hand over the call to Mr. Jaimin Shah. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Chandni, and thank you, Manas. Good afternoon, everyone, friends. I welcome you all who have joined today for this Dave Information Technology Dave IT's earnings call. We will discuss our financials and business performance for fiscal year 2024-25. As you all know, Dave IT has started its journey from Gujarat in 1997 and became one of the leading Microsoft partner, not only for Gujarat government, but also e-governance and the corporate. Then after we transformed our journey from e-governance provider to a solution provider, that too started our establishment and operation in North America and various other countries. In this entire journey, we have acquired a few companies and then became one of the leading end-to-end IT service company. As you all know, our focus is on various segments because we are into end-to-end IT service company. So we are focusing on enterprise solutions, that too on Microsoft Enterprise, which is an ERP as well as a BI platform. Then we are also focusing on mainly digital transformation, cloud, blockchain, AI, and on managed IT side, we are focusing on data center management, infrastructure management services, and cybersecurity. Besides that, we also have ventured out into start and introduce innovative SaaS-based product, and also have our own connect with startup ecosystem through DaveX. As you all know, during FY25, we secured several strategic contracts, including government projects with Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and Gujarat and Rajasthan governments, various state departments, and the key PSUs. This has grown our footprint into e-governance side, and we also have acquired few clients, corporate clients, not only in Gujarat but also in Maharashtra and other parts of our country. Besides that, as you all know, that our focus is also on international market, and we acquired many clients because of our NDA with those clients. We are not disclosing their name, but we really acquired a good number of clients in North America, UK, Europe, and UAE region. One of our core competency and focus in North America is manufacturing, retail, and accountancy consultancy services, where we provide Microsoft Enterprise solutions as well as we manage their infrastructure, and we also provide cybersecurity services. In this year, we have focused mainly on North America region, that to the US and Canada, but we have established our partnership connect with various other countries like Australia, New Zealand, UK, and Europe. So in from financial standpoint, In consolidated balance sheet, FY 24-25 was a strong year, and as we predicted and also projected that we wanted to focus mainly on overseas market as well as having our profitability stronger. So this financial year, we have rose rupees 1,839 million, which was 11.38% year-on-year, while EBITDA surged 54.91% to rupees 237.18 million, with margin improving to 12.9%. Net profit grew 55.98% to rupees 147.80 million, and diluted EPS increased to rupees 6.60 from rupees 4.80 in quarter FY24, fourth quarter of FY24. Reported, in quarter FY25, quarter 4, we reported 77% year-on-year increase in revenue to rupees 517.84 million, with EBITDA at rupees 29.88 million, and the net profit at rupees 11.35 million. So this was our growth in terms of finances standpoint. And as we all know that industry is moving, and from business point of view, we are also focusing mainly on cybersecurity. And as you all know, this in last December, we announced our cybersecurity practice, and fortunately, we could able to clock approximately 200 lakh over order in FY 24-25, and in current year we are expecting at least double revenue from cybersecurity. So as with other side as well, from AI and BI standoff, we are also expecting at least double multiple revenue in this current financial year. And as far as blockchain and enterprise business is concerned, we are investing heavily into blockchain side, where Mindest, which is one of our 100% subsidiary, the company is heavily investing in building solutions for RWA solution as well, which is a wallet infrastructure technical solution where we are creating for our North American as well as European clients. Same thing, we are also building various solutions on Microsoft Dynamics, and around 20 plus solutions are already there on Microsoft Marketplace, and Yale is building heavily on that. So in these two companies, we are investing heavily to build solutions. So after a year and so, we can also expect heavy return from these developed solutions. Another thing which we have announced last year, which is our share split, face value from 5 rupees to 2 rupees. Unfortunately, we could not able to complete the formality before 31st of March 2025 because share price, share value quantity is less, and we could not able to close a particular mediatory firm who can do all the formality. Now we are on the verge of finalizing the firm, and we are expecting that very soon the split announcement will be done, and DYT will be having a split from 5 rupees to 2 rupees. As we all know that global IT industry is experiencing a rapid transformation driven by accelerated adoption of AI, machine learning, cloud computing, blockchain, and As you all know, that India IT industry is also projecting around $250 billion worth of business to support this global demand and also support the domestic demand. And majority of the domestic market is also going to be consumed from SME domestic market. So this evolving landscape aligned well with Dev IT's capability, and you all know that we are already working on AI, BI, cybersecurity, and blockchain side, and we have developed a good solutions. And right now, in a final stage as far as AI and blockchain are concerned. As far as intelligence is concerned, that product has already been matured, and now it is also gaining a heavy traction, not only in Gujarat, but also in various parts of country. Still, we are investing into intelligence, and I think very soon it will be having a huge traction. And as you all know, that it has a component of AI in it. So that has become a very unique proposition as far as people who are using Tally accounting software. As far as AI is concerned, our AI sandbox and center of excellence experience center is almost done, and few solutions will be showcased to our experience center where customer or people can come and see what are the usage and how business can take benefit out of those AI solutions. The same thing we are also going to replicate in that experience center for blockchain value proposition. As you all know that DevX is one of the leading startup accelerator and managed co-working space, and Dev IT is one of the biggest shareholder in DevX. So Dev Accelerator currently having the 25 co-working space and around 11 cities. This 25 co-working space are there in 11 cities, and around 13,146 empowering startups with IT industry with those infrastructure, modern infrastructure, mentorship, and IT support. So that is also strengthening day by day, as we all know that co-working industry is increasing and also getting traction rapidly. So looking ahead, we remain focused on three strategic priorities: deepening our North America presence through organic and inorganic growth, scaling our AI cloud capabilities and blockchain with partners like Microsoft, IBM, and other MNCs, building our SaaS-based products, also solution cloud-based solutions for AI and blockchain. So this will build our intellectual property, and down the line it will give us a more profitability like what we are getting from DevX. We also aim to balance our growth with margin focus, and not only just focusing on revenue but also focusing on profitability. That's what we are focusing, and that's how we are building solutions, building IP in Dev IT as well as in DA and Mindrest. So thank you all. Mainly thanks to our employees, our customers, our partners, and that's how our philosophy is people first and business always, and that will remain the same. And biggest thanks to all our investors and analysts who have kept ongoing trust on DevIT and remain associated with DevIT. I'm sure down the line we'll keep our focus and strengthen our, you can say, technology uh, 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 gamut so that we can build more and more solutions, and we can build more and more intellectual property products so that our shareholders as well as our company will benefit it out of the valuation of those products and solutions. So thank you all once again for patiently hearing me, and also keep your trust on Wave IT. So I now welcome your questions, and will try to answer as fast as possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on the touch-tone telephone. If you wish to withdraw yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. A reminder, anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and one. Anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and one now. We have a first question from the line of Priya Jain from Green Capital. Please go ahead. Priya, are you there?
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Yes.
This is questions with me. Starting from, can you provide more details on your strategic contracts secured in FY25, especially the government mandate?
Priya, see, your voice was breaking, so let me ask again. So our strategy on domestic market, that to government business for FY25-26.
Also, like what percent of revenue now comes from the international clients, particularly North America? Because we haven't seen a lot of revenue comes for IT companies in India from North America.
Yeah. Okay. So thanks, Priya. Our focus is mainly on India market as well as overseas market, and currently it's North America market. So our strategy is to build more and more dollar and overseas revenue, but also want to keep our focus on India market, so that whenever there is a strategy change in respective country in overseas, our company should not suffer heavily. So that's what our experience so far in last 27 years. And that is how you can see that we are gradually building our revenue in overseas market. So our focus is current in next 2 years is to build and go up to 45 to 50% of our revenue from overseas market. And majority of current overseas market, that to around 90 to 93% comes from North America region. As far as domestic market is concerned, entire domestic market, not only just government, but private sector, they have started adopting digital into their day-to-day business. And we are getting really great requirement and great traction from vertical government as well as non-government in India. And that particular vertical to vertical, we are also expecting that will also grow by 15 to 20% in current year.
Sir, also to understand, like, how your on-ground teams in the US and Canada are contributing to the client acquisition and delivery experience?
Yes. So as I mentioned earlier in my speech that we want to grow physically into North America region, and that is how in current year we are going to have a physical presence in North America. And that is how the company which we have acquired, DA Consulting, and they have their subsidiary in US, which we are converting that subsidiary into Dev IT's physical presence in US region. So Dev IT has a physical presence in Canada, but as far as USA is concerned, we are getting ready for any kind of, you can say, future policy change. And similarly, as I mentioned earlier in my speech, that we want to have physical presence by way of having our people on site or by way of acquiring some companies so that we have our physical presence, leadership presence in a US region.
Good to hear, sir. That is from my side.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have our next question from the line of Gaurav Chopra, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, very good afternoon, sir. Just my question is that I was checking the company's numbers. So the company has given very good results in this financial year as compared to previous year. But my question is that the share of Dev IT is floating between 100 to 105. So I just wanted to understand that if company is doing good, but why the price is low?
So, Chopra sir, thank you very much for your compliment. As far as share price is concerned, that's not in our hand. Our main focus is giving good results as well as focusing on how we can establish or we can create value proposition in Dev IT so that in long term we can build more and more profitability. And that is how you can see that whatever investment we had into DevX, that has resulted well as far as our value proposition is concerned. And that is how we are investing into Mindef, DA, and cyber security. As far as share price is concerned, as you know that it's not in our price and we cannot speculate into share price. I'm sure investor like you will definitely give us more trust by associated themselves with the IT shares.
Yes, and I have another question that your IT company has also acquired one of company recently named Dare.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, just wanted to understand the purpose behind it, that why it has acquired this company.
Sure. So, Chopra sir, Dev IT already had a division called Microsoft Enterprise Division, where we were focusing on Microsoft Dynamics, which is an ERP, one of the leading ERP in the world. So after Corona, it has been seen that India market and SME market, there is a huge demand. So to grow that particular market and to have immediate presence and immediate traction, we acquired DA Consulting. Previously, they were working as one of the partners. Then we realized that if we acquire them, then we can get really great co-founders of DA who can become a Dev IT leadership team so that they can look after two things. One is India market and second one is technology, not India market, but Microsoft enterprise market in India as well as North America and the technology market, so that how AI can be utilized in ERP market and ERP product. And that is how to have good management leadership team, great presence in corporate and overseas market, and third one, to strengthen our ongoing business practice so that we can add more and more value to Dev IT's performance. So these were the main three reasons acquiring DA Consulting last year.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for the feedback. That's on my side.
Thank you. A reminder to all participants, if you wish to ask any questions, you may press star and 1. We have our next question from the line of Ganesh Shetty from Individual Investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I congratulate you for the acquisition and the way forward you are expanding your capabilities in different sphere of IT and especially cybersecurity and enterprise IT. And but I have one doubt. In spite of all those initiatives, in spite of acquisition, our revenue is still at a very, very low end after 27 years of establishment of the company and having orders in financial sector, enterprise sector as well as government sector. Our turnover is still at a very rock bottom area. So what is hindering us to have, the revenue constraint year after year? So with the initiative of the company and with the management team and with the leadership team, we have, shareholders are really expecting, good growth from our company. So can you please explain us, whether it is we are still at a very nascent stage or whether we can see a really jump in revenues after some period of time?
Shetty sir, thank you very much and thanks for your association with Dev IT. You rightly said that revenue is not that much of attractive when it comes to IT. So there are a couple of reasons. One, we are purely into IT services. We don't do anything hardware business. So revenue, majority of revenue, if you see any IT and that too SI companies, their revenue comes from collective business, that too IT services as well as IT hardware reselling. So we are not into hardware. We are purely into IT services, and that's what we call ourselves end-to-end IT service company. Second thing, when it comes to increasing revenue, we can increase really good revenue by having our incremental focus into India market, where we have very strong presence in e-governance sector in India since last 27 years. As I mentioned in my speech, that our focus is not just increasing revenue. Our focus is to increase profitability, and our focus is to increase our overseas revenue so that we can increase more profitability and we can also increase our intellectual property, which will convert into a greater value proposition. So our focus is just to pick up a good valued customer in India and good valued customer in North America, where we are focusing on those verticals. So we are investing more into selecting customer as well as producing more solutions so that we can get good return when there is a really high demand of that particular solution. So we are focusing more onto a particular industry vertical in India as well as abroad, creating solution so that that solution can be worked heavily when there is a demand. And third one, to create more and more profitability for the company.
Sir, as we are expanding in international business, also in finding new businesses in domestic market, are you sure that we will be able to maintain the EBITDA margin at least what it is existing now, or can we improve going ahead as this expenses regarding expansion will decrease and the investment may decrease in the future?
That's really a good question. Our expectation and our projection is to establish and to increase EBITDA business. And that is how we are going very cautiously in terms of expanding or investing heavily in North America region by way of acquiring some local company or by way of having a leadership person physically in US. So to maintain a balance, we are also increasing our revenue, which will give us not great profit, but good profit from domestic market, and we invest that thing to expand our business in North America region. And from management perspective, we took a conscious call that instead of having costly resources in North America, one of the management people and leadership people will travel a lot in North America region so that we can save that money and we can establish our need first, and then we'll go for having physical people in North America. And current year, we are expecting that we'll be having physical people there in North America. So giving a short reply to your question that yes, our main focus is to carry forward EBITDA, which we have earned so far, and to increase our EBITDA in coming years.
Thank you very much, sir, and all the best for the future.
Thank you. A reminder to all participants, if you wish to ask any questions, you may press star and 1. We have our next question from the line of Yashwanti, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon. Sir, I just wanted to have a bifurcation from your latest order book. What contribution comes from the government? What contribution will come from the government and from the private players?
Okay, so you want to know what are the bifurcation of our government business and non-government business?
Right, sir.
Okay, so as mentioned in earlier calls as well, our government business is somewhere around 60% of our India business, so which is around 55% or so, 55 to 57% is our government business revenue for the total company.
Okay. And so does the margin differ from the government business and from the private player business?
Yes. In government business, margin really less, and non-government business margins are really high.
Okay. Sir, with considering the growth opportunities, are you looking to add people in the current year?
Sorry, I think that I missed your question. People, are you talking about resources?
Yes, I'm talking about the addition to the human resource.
Okay. So, yes, we are going to add human resources in spite of there is a huge demand in terms of automation, in terms of AI. But few of our customers in India as well as abroad, they want people on site to do various activities. So we are expecting increase in manpower, but we are also expecting many things which will be done by AI and machine learning. As example, quality QC, then code writing for our overseas clients as well as corporate clients.
Sir, any bid pipeline?
Sorry?
Any bid pipeline? Anything
Yeah.
in the contract?
So
Bidding pipeline?
many orders right now into pipeline, and as we are one of the preferred partner or vendor for government entity, so there are many bids are already there, which are going to announce very soon.
Hello?
Yeah, you should.
Hello? Yeah. So, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to all participants, if you wish to ask any questions, you may press star and one. Anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and one now. We have our next question from the line of Gaurav Chopra, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello. So I wanted to ask that the operating profit margin of the company is low. So can I know the reason? And can we see it increasing coming years or coming time?
Yeah, Chopra sir, we are very much sensitive about increasing operating profit margin, and that is how we have increased in FY24-25 as compared to FY23-24. But still, that is what we are focusing. The reason behind low is that three things: we are investing into product building, SaaS-based product building. We are investing into AI, creating AI solutions, creating enterprise solutions, and building those products so that down the line, after a year or so, our profitability increased. And third one is on blockchain side, where currently we are building a couple of solutions which will yield into more profitability. This is how we have done for DevX, and this is how DevX has become one of the leading co-working companies in India. Same thing we are applying for these three region or these three side which I talked about.
All right. And I have another question that also the debtor days are also very high. So can we?
Yeah. So that's a standard thing when in year end, which you can compare it with previous years as well. Majority of our debtors are government debtors. So in March end, those order comes and payment comes in 60 to 90 days.
Okay. And one more thing, that what as per you the USP of companies which actually differentiate you from other companies? Can you please?
So USP is we believe in people. So people first. And if you have seen most of our clients and employees are there with us since so many years. Even customers, that too, government customers and overseas customers. Few of the overseas customers which has been bought multiple times, but we remain there to look after their data centers and to look after their infrastructure. So that's people first in business always is one of our key USP. Another one is end-to-end services. You can see that we have software digital transformation services, which has cloud, blockchain, AI, and managed IT services, so that customer do not have to go and check for another vendor which has cybersecurity or infrastructure management services. So this has become our USP, which is an end-to-end IT service.
All right. Thanks for the information.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be the last question for today, and I now hand the conference over to Ms. Chandni from Kirin Advisors for closing comments. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you for joining the conference call of Dev IT Limited. If you have any queries, you can write to us at research@kirinadvisors.com. Once again, thank you for joining the conference. Thank you, Chairman sir. Thank you, Manav.
Thanks, Manav, and thanks all. Thanks, Chandni. See you soon.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Kirin Advisors Private Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.